Hey everybody, welcome to the Ronline Report. I'm sure by now you've all heard the very, very sad news about Flex Wheeler, how he had to have part of his right leg amputated. All of us who know Flex are deeply saddened to hear this and, wishing him the very best. In the meantime, I do want to read a statement from MD, Muscular Development owner Steve Blechman, regarding the situation. Steve says, "I'm deeply saddened that Flex Wheeler recently required the partial amputation of his right leg and needed emergency surgery. I first learned about Flex's health issue when I saw him and greeted him at the Mr. Olympia. I asked Flex to be part of the team with Ron and Giles for video coverage at the Olympia, and he was delighted to work with us. I did not know about Flex's health issue before the Olympia. I first learned about it when I got to Vegas, saw him, gave him a big hug, and said, 'Flex, you're looking great. How's everything? How's your health?' He said, 'Not great, Steve.' He was in the hospital during the summer for many weeks because of a giant clot that was discovered in his leg. I said to him, 'Flex, you got to be kidding. Looking at you, you'd never know it.' He said while in the hospital, they had to put him in a coma during his emergency surgery. I feel," this is Steve Blechman talking, "that he may have had deep vein thrombosis, DVT, a blood clot, which is a serious condition, life-threatening. And if it breaks off and travels to the lungs, it can cause pulmonary embolism and death. With DVT, a blood clot can inhibit blood flow through the leg, causing tissue necrosis and tissue cell death. If diagnosis or medical aid is not provided over 8 hours, the leg can seriously deteriorate into a gangrene, requiring amputation. Anyone with severe pain in their leg should immediately go to the emergency room, especially if the area of the leg is cold. This is a sign of impaired blood flow. It is vital to diagnose as quickly as possible. Time is of the essence. Otherwise, tissue necrosis and cell death will occur if the clot is not dissolved. Ultrasound is often done to detect a clot, but many times it is not detected or reliable. A CT scan is more accurate and can show a large blood clot in the leg. If diagnosis is not quick and treatment is not administered, an above-the-knee amputation might be necessary." I spoke to Flex this morning and gave him encouragement that he will no doubt overcome this. Flex has been challenged over the years with many health issues. Just to recap, guys, back in 1994, he broke his neck in a car accident, nearly died then. Since then, he had major kidney issues and had not one but 2 kidney transplants. So Flex has been through so much. Flex is a fighter and a survivor. Losing part of one's body is a traumatic event, but Flex has had many life-threatening traumatic events in his past, such as his kidney transplant and his tragic car crash years ago on the LA freeway, which I just referenced. I value all the years I've worked with Flex at MD. He's always been a pleasure to work with, and I always have had the most respect and admiration for his bodybuilding accomplishments. I feel that Flex was the greatest genetically gifted bodybuilder of all time. The great 8-time Mr. Olympia Ronnie Coleman, as well as other Olympia champions, have all said he is the greatest uncrowned Olympia bodybuilder of all time. It's hard to believe this legend never won an Olympia title. He surely deserved it. Flex will move on and persevere with this new challenge in his life. I've known Flex for many years, and he is a warrior if there ever was one. Get well, my friend. Best, Steve. And to that, I'd just like to add similar sentiments from myself. I've known Flex. I met Flex about a month before the 1991 USA. He won the show in 92. So I've known Flex, over 28 years now. Watched him obviously go through his entire pro bodybuilding career and all those amazing accomplishments. Also watched him, become a father, a businessman, grow and mature as a man. And, I'm very happy that I'm still his friend after all these years. There's not too many people from back then that are even still around that I started off in the business with. Flex is one of them. So Flex, I wish you the very, very best. Best possible recovery, prosthesis, prosthetic leg, whatever has to be done. I know he's going to deal with it, with courage, with determination, and a positive attitude. That's what's got him through all these other situations. So we here at MD want to express, all of us connected with the company, we all want to say best wishes, get well soon. Thoughts and prayers are with you, Flex. Thanks for watching.